Maryland offers two research credits, the Basic R&D Tax Credit and the Growth R&D Tax Credit, which both adopt the federal definition of qualified research and development and qualified research expenses. The Internal Revenue Code defines qualified research as those expenses for activities intended to discover information that eliminates uncertainty concerning the development or improvement of a product. A product is defined as a process, technique, formula, or invention. Under the federal definition, many types of expenses are not allowed. These include, but are not limited to, acquisition of another's patent, model, or production, advertising, consumer and efficiency surveys, management studies, ordinary testing for quality control, research conducted after commercial production begins, research related to style, taste, cosmetics, or seasonal design, and routine data collection. Normal commercial outsourced contract research expenses are subject to a 65% limit. Research expenses incurred through a university are subject to a 75% limit. The credit may be claimed by both C corporations and flow-through entities. Current year claims are submitted with the current year return. Amended claims are submitted in accordance with standard amending rules. The documentation requirements for the Maryland credit follow the same guidelines as the federal return. The taxpayer must be able to put their hands on receipts, key documents, and financial statements if and when required to support expenses claimed. Maryland's Basic R&D Tax Credit is equal to 3% of QREs that don't exceed the Maryland base amount. The Growth R&D Tax Credit is equal to 10% of QREs in excess of the Maryland base amount. The Maryland base amount is calculated by dividing the cumulative QREs by the cumulative Maryland gross receipts for the 4 years prior to the taxable year being claimed. The tax credit is prorated if either of the credits exceed $4.5 million. To claim the credit, the taxpayer must submit a Maryland Research and Development Tax Credit application by September 15th for expenses incurred in the previous calendar year. R&D tax credits certified after December 15th, 2012 are refundable for small businesses to the extent that the tax credits exceed the income tax liability for that taxable year. Maryland defines a small business as one having net book value assets totaling less than $5 million at the beginning or end of the taxable year. Since much of the work done in the federal return applies to the Maryland return, it makes sense to claim both credits if applicable. For further information on state research credits or the federal research credit, please visit our SwansonReed YouTube channel by clicking the link below. To speak with a SwansonReed representative, simply click on the contact button in the lower left-hand corner of the screen.